Building on the achievements of Wii Fit and other Nintendo fitness titles, Ring Fit Adventure appeared to be a logical step forward. While the choice to center the game around a Pilates ring rather than a balance board or another traditional workout tool may have initially surprised some, it ultimately proved to be a wise decision for Nintendo. Ring Fit Adventure had sold over 15 million units, marking a significant triumph for the company and successfully blending fitness-themed exercises with conventional video game elements. The game offers an impressive amount of content with numerous side activities to engage players long after completing the main storyline, including a robust rhythm minigame featuring music from popular Nintendo titles.
Keep squeezing.
One of the initial Wii U titles to receive upgraded ports on the Switch, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, debuted in early 2019. It introduced a plethora of additional content, featuring a new playable character, enhanced visuals, and the new Super Luigi U expansion. Benefiting from the Switch's notably larger user base, the game achieved significantly higher sales than its Wii U counterpart, surpassing 3 million units within its first 3 months on the market. Sales have persisted since then, contributing to its status as one of the Switch's best-selling games. Considering the acclaim and popularity of its predecessor, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdoms, remarkable sales figures shouldn't surprise many. It surpassed 10 million copies within its initial 3 days, and quickly approached the 20 million mark shortly after. In many aspects, Tears of the Kingdom serves as the ideal sequel, expanding upon the strengths of the original game while introducing plenty of innovative ideas. Its world is notably larger, with verticality playing a significant role in this beloved action-adventure game. While Mario Party Superstars may be the preferred choice for many players and critics, Super Mario Party remains one of the best-selling Switch games. This could be attributed to its earlier release over 3 years ahead of Superstars and frequent availability at discounted prices. Despite its slight shortcomings in content, Super Mario Party still holds its own as an enjoyable game. It surpasses Mario Party 10, focusing more on enjoyable gameplay and fostering competitive yet friendly rivalries among players. Ignoring technical constraints, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet represented a significant advancement for the enduring Creature Collection series, offering players a sizable open world to explore and enjoy. Its unconventional main storyline added to the appeal, allowing players to pursue the 3 main storylines in any sequence they preferred. Much of the game's success can be attributed to the solid groundwork established by Pokémon Legends Arceus and the preceding generation of Pokémon games as a whole. While Scarlet and Violet may have their flaws, it's evident why they became 2 of the best-selling games for the Switch. The Pokémon series isn't renowned for groundbreaking innovation, often maintaining a familiar formula across its titles. Considering its standing as one of the top-selling video game franchises, this tendency to stick with what works is understandable. However, it's refreshing when developers choose to break away from convention. While Pokémon Sword and Shield may not revolutionize the series like the Gen 9 Pokémon games, they introduce several significant changes. These include their approach to downloadable content and the introduction of the Wild Area, which lays the groundwork for open-world exploration in upcoming titles. It's been a long time since a mainline Mario game dominated sales on a Nintendo home console, with Super Mario 64 being the last title to achieve this feat way back in 1996. Unless by some stroke of luck, it seems highly improbable that Super Mario Odyssey will break this pattern. However, that doesn't mean it's not an exceptional game. While some may debate whether it quite reaches the heights of the Mario Galaxy titles, few could argue against the quality of what's offered here. The capture mechanic breathes new life into the formula, and the abundance of content ensures that the enjoyment persists long after the credits have rolled. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild isn't the inaugural open-world Zelda adventure. In fact, its predecessors didn't capture mainstream gamers' attention quite like this one did, thanks in part to its impeccably designed setting, contributing to its sales of over 30 million units and counting. Breath of the Wild brought significant changes beyond just the landscape of Hyrule. It revamped the series' traditional formula in various ways. Dungeons were replaced by shrines, heart pieces became obsolete, and weapons now degrade after only a few uses, much to the dismay of certain players. The designation Ultimate in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is fitting, as the game embodies the essence of the Super Smash Bros. Series in virtually every aspect. Its roster encompasses every playable fighter from previous installments, supplemented by several new additions. Considering the game's immense success and the comprehensive nature of its offering, it's challenging to conceive how Nintendo could surpass Super Smash Bros. Ultimate without a significant overhaul. Given the enduring popularity of the series, it's unsurprising that Ultimate ranks among the top-selling Switch games, with a multitude of players continuing to enjoy it regularly. The initial release of Animal Crossing New Horizons coincided with the onset of a global pandemic, which undoubtedly boosted its sales as millions of individuals found themselves confined to their homes. However, beyond this timing, the game stands out as an exceptional title and rightfully earns its place among the top-selling Switch games. Offering an abundance of content, it ranks among the most feature-rich Animal Crossing titles to date and received commendable post-launch support during its initial year or two on the market. While it would have been ideal for Nintendo to continue supporting the game for a longer period, it remains a must-play for enthusiasts of social simulation games. The fact that 2 of the top 10 best-selling Switch games, 3 if you include Breath of the Wild, are essentially re-releases from the Wii U era speaks volumes about the underappreciated legacy of Nintendo's less successful console. For instance, similar to New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is essentially an upgraded port, though its fundamental gameplay remains largely intact. In terms of top-tier, local cooperative, and split-screen experiences, Mario Kart games have always been highly regarded, but New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe stands out as a standout choice. It boasts a wealth of content, offering an extensive roster of characters, tracks, and tournaments for players to dive into.